Good morning, dear students. We'll continue with the story Old Man at the Bridge, page 49. I was watching the bridge and the African looking country of the Ebro Delta and wondering how long now it would be before we would see the enemy. So the soldier was very alert. He was watching or he is looking all around if any signs of enemy is there, and listening all the while for the first noises that would signal that ever mysterious event called contact. And the old man still sat there. So contact here is alert. So he was looking for any signs, any noises or anybody coming up for to in order to alert other soldiers. What animal were they? I asked. So the old man was speaking about his animals. He said that he had only animals. He was just taking care of animals. He said that there were various animals, but he didn't say much about them. So he asked them what animals they were. There were three animals altogether, he explained. So he says that there were three animals. There were two goats and a cat. Then there were four pairs of pigeons. So there were two goats and a cat, and there were four pairs of pigeons, which means eight pigeons. And you had to leave them, I asked. So you had to leave them there. Yes, because of the artillery. Artillery is the shelling, bombing, etc. The captain told me to go because of the artillery. And you have no family? I asked, watching the far end of the bridge where a few last cars were hurrying down the slope of the bank. Though the soldier is speaking to the old man, he is still alert and he is still observing, and he saw only few cars were hurrying down the slope of the bank. No, he said, only the animals, I stated. So he said he has no family. So you have only animals? The soldier asked. The cat, of course, will be all right. A cat can look out for itself, but I cannot think what will become of the others. So the old man says that the cat can look after itself, it manages in any situation. But what happens to other animals, goats and pigeons? What politics have you? I asked. So, do you belong to nationalists or the Republicans? Which party do you belong? I am without politics, he said. So, he does not belong to any political party. I am 76 years old. I have come 12 kilometers now, and I think now I can go no further. So, he says he is 76 years old without any politics, and he has walked almost 12 kilometers, and now he is very tired, cannot go any further. This is not a good place to stop, I said, if you can make it. There are trucks up the road where it forks for Tortosa. Forks means divides to Tortosa. So he said that it is not a good place to stop, which means any time the enemies would come up and it would be dangerous for the old man. So therefore he asks him to move away from there. And when he goes up the road there, he may find the trucks which are heading towards Tortosa. I will wait a while, he said, and then I go. Where do the trucks go? So he said, I'll wait for some time, then I'll go. Where do the trucks go? He asks. Towards Barcelona, I said to him. Barcelona is another city. Tortosa also is a city in Spain. I know no one in that direction. He did not know anyone where he supposed to take the truck. He said, but thank you very much. Thank you again very much. So the old man was very thankful to the soldier for his concern. He looked at me very blankly and tiredly, then said, having to share his worry with someone. So he looked at the soldier very blankly because he does not know what to do further and very tired. He said, because he felt like sharing with the soldier because he got someone with whom he could talk to. The cat will be all right, I'm sure. There is no need to be unquiet about the cat. But the others? Now, what do you think about the others? So he just asked him what he thought about the other animals. Why, they'll probably come through it all right. So they may overcome all these difficulties, face them, and come out of it successfully. You think so? Why not? I said, watching the far bank where now there were no carts. So now they don't see any carts. Otherwise, people were hurrying through that bridge. But now nobody is there, and the soldier talking as well as observing, doing his duty. But what will they do under the artillery when I was told to leave because of the artillery? So, do you think that they will be safe? Because human beings are chased out of that city. Now, can the animals survive? Do you leave the dove cage unlocked? I asked. So he asked him whether you have left the cage of the doves or the pigeons open. Yes, then they'll fly. Yes, certainly they'll fly. But the others are two goats. Goats are symbol of sacrificial animals, and doves we know they are symbol of peace and freedom. It's better not to think about the others, he said. If you are rested, I would go, I urged. So, okay, if you feel that you are rested, I will go and do my duty. Get up and try to walk now. So he is encouraging him, urging him to get up and walk. Thank you, he said, and got to his feet. He thanked the soldier again and tried to stand on his feet. Swayed from side to side. He was swaying, he was not steady, and then sat down backwards in the dust. Since he could not walk any further, he again sat down on the dust. I was taking care of animals, he said dully, but no longer to me. So he was in a dull manner, he said to himself that he was taking care of animals. I was only taking care of animals. He had no other work, nobody else in his life, and he was not belonging to any political party. He did not harm anybody. He was only just taking care of the animals. There was nothing to do about him. This is what the soldier felt, that he could not help him in any way. He urged him to go. He asked him his problem. He even shared with him. But the old man is unable to even walk, and the soldier has to do his duty. He is an important post there. He has to see whether the enemies are coming up. So therefore he could not do anything. Therefore he says that the man is given to his destiny. It was Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is the Sunday when the Christians celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. And the fascists were advancing towards the Ebro. Ebro is a river here. Fascists are the one side of the party. They would advance at any time. It was a grey overcast day. It was a cloudy day. Overcast means cloudy day with a low ceiling. That means the lowest layer of cloud. Clouds were in the lowest level. So their planes were not up. Their planes could not fly. That and the fact that cats know how to look after themselves was a good luck that old man would ever have. That particular day, the soldiers, because it was overcast day and Easter Sunday, and they could not fly their planes up, high up, and other fact is that the cat could look after themselves. That was the only luck this old man had. Otherwise, he would be killed by the enemies. Anytime they would come up and he would be killed.